So Jordan Welch, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, is doing a new way of marketing which will guarantee him organic eyeballs at scale, and it's called having a clipping army. And by the way, do you know how Andrew Tate also blew up? It seemed like he almost blew up overnight. Just all of a sudden one morning you wake up and he's the most Googled man on the planet. And it didn't happen because he's rich or because he was making some vlogs. It happened because he also had the same marketing strategy, which was having a clipping army. And Jordan is doing the same thing, and I'm gonna show you exactly how it's been done and how it works. So this whole clipping army thing is gonna happen inside this platform called WOP. And essentially what WOP is, it's a platform where you can build a community and then you can pay people to do certain tasks inside that community. The same company that this man right here became a co-owner just recently. And here we have Jordan Welch Clips community landing page. And as you can see here, it says make money posting clips for Jordan Welch. Learn exactly how to make money posting clips for Jordan. Create content, post videos, make money. Okay, so let me explain you how exactly this whole thing works. So first of all, up here we have the business. So this is Jordan himself, basically his personal brand, which he uses to sell his products. And here under Jordan we have his long form content, which could be YouTube videos, podcasts, or streams. Here are just like few examples of long form content. It can be so many things for different businesses, but for Jordan it's probably gonna be mostly YouTube and podcasts. Then under that we have the clipping army down here, and these people who form clipping army are called clippers. So these clippers join Jordan's WOP community, and there they can find tutorials, guidelines and rules, what to follow and what to do. And by following those rules and guidelines, they will take some of these long form content, like let's say for example podcast here, and then they will repurpose it, reuse it, re-edit it into short form content, small clips. So generally what this looks like for someone like Jordan is having him like talk about certain things, maybe with someone else, and then there's some text there, maybe some effects, some transitions, some music, you know, that kind of stuff. And then depending on what the guidelines say, the clipper is gonna post it on the social media platform that they are told to. For this example, let's put like Instagram over here. So once the clipper has posted the clip on social media, they will share the link in Jordan's WOP community, and the community admin, which is usually someone from a clipping agency, is gonna either accept it or deny it based on if it follows the guidelines. And after it gets accepted, these clippers start getting paid hourly from there on. Okay, let's do some quick math. This is gonna be just an example because I don't know exactly how much they're paying for the clippers, but I'm gonna give you an example which is probably pretty close to their results that kind of give you the idea of what can be accomplished with this clipping thing. So let's say the full campaign budget is this much, and clippers would get paid 25 cents per 1,000 views. And it's probably like somewhere close to this, how much they are paying for the clippers, 25 cents to like $1. But with these numbers, they will get 120 million views organically. Just think about it. This much money could potentially bring this guy 120 million organic views. And a reminder, these are not the exact numbers, just an example. But if you want to see the exact numbers, how much the clippers are getting paid, how much budget is left, you can join here or join the waitlist. You can do it yourself. But this is just to give you kind of an idea what is possible, you know? Like with 25 cents, it costs 25 cents to get 1,000 views compared to Meta ads, for example, which would like be minimum $8 per 1,000 views. So even if you would pay like $1 or $2, which is obviously a lot more than this, it will still be like super cheap compared to ads, you know? And if this is something that sounds like a good idea to you, but it just sounds a bit too complicated, don't worry, because clipping agencies usually take care of everything. So how this whole thing works is that everything is gonna be done on the web platform, like I said before, and we're gonna create the clipping community for the business, and in this case the business is Jordan, and then the business is gonna deposit a budget for the clipping campaign inside the community. And then all the clippers are gonna join the community to get access to all the resources, guidelines, rules, and courses, because the clipping agency is gonna create courses inside this community so that the clippers know exactly what they're doing. And the clipping agency's job is basically to help the Clippers with everything and train them, you know. So the Clippers go to the WOP community, take all the resources, take all the knowledge and guidelines, and based on that they create the content, post it on social media, and after the clip is posted they will share the link back to the community where the clipping agency is gonna check it out and either accept it or deny it, and then the Clipper is gonna get paid from the campaign budgets. But again, if all this sounds too complicated, don't worry about it because the clipping agency's job to handle all of this. So if this sounds interesting to you and you wanna jump on an untapped market and take advantage of this great opportunity, you wanna do the same thing what Jordan did, contact me, link in the description, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.